Hello, guys. Welcome back to Iron Out the Kinks.
That was cute.
I don't know why I went so hard on it. Iron Out the Kinks, a sexy podcast about sexy stuff with Luke
and Chelsea.
Yeah, we're married and we talk about this stuff. You should know that by now. This shouldn't be the first time you listen to it. If it is, then you've got that synopsis.
Okay, so whatever you're listening to us on, if you wouldn't mind just throwing us a little follow and a like, subscribe, all them fun things.
Yeah.
It really helps us. It pushes the podcast out there to other people, and we love you for it.
Yeah, we do. Merch on our website, which is
iotk.fun.
Get yourself some, not the Starbucks mug, fuck you. Get the Dom Sub mugs. We're going to have some stickers soon, I believe.
Yeah. We've got some kinky little birthday cards on there as well. So if your little special someone's got a birthday coming up, head on over to our website.
Those birthday cards are fucking good as well. And
submissions on the website also, send us them anonymously.
Yeah, just give us some more stories to talk about. Everyone's got stories. Send them in, you dirty little fucks. Okay, right, let's jump straight in.
So we're going to jump into some weird sex laws around the world to start this episode off.
Okay, that's... Okay.
What?
I don't know what that's going to entail. I'm intrigued and a bit worried.
Don't be worried. It's just a bit bizarre.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll some of them off and we'll discuss. Before I actually say any of them, I do want to say, bear in mind why these were enforced in the first place. Who knows?
Religion.
Okay, so the first one, in Bakersfield, California, it's illegal to have sex with Satan unless you use a condom.
I get that. You don't know where he's been. You know.
So the actual law,
religion, I told you.
It states that sex with the devil requires protection.
Yeah, but what does it mean by protection? A condom or a cross?
Who knows?
If Satan comes into my room and he's like, look, Luke, we're doing this. I'm going to go with what he wants. He's like, no, I'm barebacking. What can I say?
No, Satan, please wrap up.
I don't think he will. I just don't think he will.
Okay, next one. In Minnesota, USA.
This is a lot of USA.
It's illegal to sleep naked. No clarification on whether it applies solo sleepers or couples, just no nudity in bed, period. How that's enforced, I don't imagine it is, but it's still a law there.
Is socks? So if I bust out my house after like being in bed and run straight into a police officer and he's like, oh, you're naked, you've been in bed. And I'm like, socks.
You're never wearing socks to bed though, so
I'd
never
kill
happening.
myself. Honestly, that's fucking wild.
Maybe Crocs.
Fuck off.
All right, this one is mental. In Indonesia, masturbation is punishable by decapitation. So it's not enforced in modern times. It's an old law still, but it's still in place. For anyone caught pleasuring themselves, they could face the most extreme punishment imaginable.
Imagine coming out of your bedroom, rosy cheeked, a little bit of a spring in your step, like shifting for a man, like shifting your dick around because it's still on deflate. And someone's like, yeah, have you just done what I think you've done? And you're like, no. And you just see him slowly reach under the table and pull out a massive axe. And they're like, I think you just did what I think you did. Prove to me you didn't. You're like, I what? I can't. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm in a whole world of what the fucks right now.
So in Sweden, public sex is technically legal as long as nobody complains. So if a passerby doesn't report you, it's not a crime. They operate on a don't ask, don't tell policy when it comes to banging in the park.
Sweden. You crazy bastards. Love that.
Okay, in Hong Kong, a woman can legally kill her cheating husband, but only if she does it with her bare hands.
Again, I get that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I mean, how else would you want to kill your cheating husband if not with your bare hands?
Yeah, you're robbing yourself of the pleasure if you use a gun or something. You want to beat him to death.
For sure.
For sure.
In Utah, a husband cannot swear during sex.
I think Utah's quite a Mormon state.
Mm-hmm.
So they're making paper mache airplanes and stuff prior as foreplay. And then they're like, yes, let's do the deed. Yeah, why? Yeah.
Oh gosh.
What did you say? What did you say? I still take that as blasphemy. Okay.
In South Carolina, it's illegal to make love on the steps of a church after sunset, but before sunset. Apparently it's not a problem.
Good to go.
Yeah.
I think some of these have come in because it's happened and someone's like, I was fucking on the steps, like go back like 150, 200 years, and they're like, I was fucking on the steps of the church, and they're like, well, it's not technically illegal. What was their excuse? Well, it was dark so no one could see. We'll get the law in place. Yeah. Only after sunset though, obviously.
So in London, England,
oh God,
it's illegal to have sex on a parked motorcycle. A moving motorcycle, the law doesn't say, so it might be legal. I've got a feeling
that's driving without due care and attention. Just a thought.
Yeah, but on a parked motorcycle, but on a bench next to the motorcycle, absolutely no problem. Go for it.
No, that's not true. Don't tell people that.
Absolutely not true. Don't do that.
Hard cars? Not true.
And I've lost where I am on my. Here you go. In Texas.
Oh yeah.
It's illegal to own more than 6 dildos.
I've got to speak to my friends in Texas because I think a couple of them are in trouble.
Send them a message. So a sex store isn't allowed to sell you more than 6 dildos because of the law. I'm
going to send a message as soon as we finish recording because I know some people in Texas and I think they've got more than 6 dildos. In fact, some of them listen. Let us know.
Let us know if you do.
Slide in the DMs and tell me.
Apparently it came in law in 2003.
In 2003?
So why? I want to know why these laws are being enforced. What's happened for them to be enforced?
More than 6 dildos? Mm-hmm. In 2003? I mean, 9/11, maybe.
What the hell has that got to do with it?
I just think it was a lot for Americans to deal with at that time. And maybe they were reeling from it, you know?
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
No.
2000,
that's baffled me. That's mental. All my friends in Texas hit me up. What the fuck?
Yeah, this one I kind of get, but kind of don't. So in Australia, porn featuring women with small breasts is banned. The reasoning is authorities claim it could be mistaken for underage content. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But apparently giant boobs are perfectly fine. That's their way they get around it, I guess.
I'm troubled by that one as well.
Yeah.
That's not cool. Because what about those little titties? Like, they just want to do porn.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're like, no, I've got to go to America and do it.
So just come off the back of the Texas one. Apparently in Arizona, is that its own state?
I don't know.
I don't know. Sorry, guys. It's illegal to own more than 2 vibrators.
Get your shit together. What the fuck? People are definitely breaking those laws.
Oh, for sure. And again, how are they policing them? Why the fuck were they enforced?
Got a warrant. Search your house. Show me the dildos. What the fuck? That's crazy. I thought it was going to be more like you can't have sex in front of a chicken unless like a cow is present or something. These are actually like recent laws. That is fucking wild.
So we've got 3 more.
Okay.
In Washington, D.C., the only legal sexual position is missionary. Technically, all other positions are illegal. Obviously, nobody enforces this, but imagine being arrested for doing doggy.
That makes sense because that's where the president lives. And the president just wants to do missionary.
Just wants missionary.
Yeah, I get that for sure.
In China, women are forbidden for walking around naked in a hotel room, even if she's alone. It's illegal.
Yep, I agree.
You do?
Yeah, shower in your bathing suit. you Obviously, I don't agree.
Okay, last one. In Canada,
I'm so confused.
It's illegal to create, own, or distribute comic book porn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why they've got such like a black market for it. It just crates and crates of like, they're like, send the RPGs down to them and the comic books to up north to Canada.
But yeah, regular porn, no problem. But if it's a drawn cartoon, it's illegal, mate.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hentai, big, you know?
Yeah.
It's real big. I don't know. It's not my thing, but
I like hentai.
I know you do.
There's my weird little.
You've really you've taken the wind out of my sails with these a little bit, to be honest. I came in like, recording. I'm like super energetic. I'm buzzing, and now I don't know. It just feels weird. I'm so weirded out by these.
Yeah, weird laws. But again, I can't see any of them being enforced, really.
No, I hope not, because that's fucking stupid.
Right.
Real stupid.
You want to jump into Naughty Corner?
I guess so.
Hey, you gorgeous kinky legends. Love the pod. I was listening to an episode when you talked about fetish shame and I need your help. So I recently started dating this amazing guy and everything is going great. He's sexy, funny, and I can actually see something long term with him. But I have a pretty specific kink and I don't know if or how to bring it up. I'm into wet and messy play. Sploshing,
yeah.
Think food, whipped cream, chocolate syrup, all that good stuff. My ex was super into it and it became a huge part of our sex life. I don't need it, but I really enjoy it, and I'm scared that if I don't say something, I'll start resenting that side of myself. How do I bring it up without completely scaring him off? Do I wait until we've been together longer? Or just go for it?
I'm going to let you into a little secret here. Men like sex so much that if you say I like something and it's not outlandishly crazy, which... wet and messy play.
Well, I do want to preface this here. This is two men.
So two men.
Yeah,
Apologies.
This is a guy to his new boyfriend.
It doesn't matter. He knows then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He knows this, what you're saying.
Men like sex. If you're like, listen, I like this kind of stuff, I don't think he's going to be like, nah. I mean, he might, but I think as long as it's nothing like outlandish, like, oh yeah, I enjoy, I don't know, I enjoy gangbangs and being the center of a gangbang and you not being part of it.
Yeah.
I just love that. That's something that a lot of people can't get on board with.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like, I like food stuff, I like this kind of thing, I can't see the issue with it. You just talk to him. It definitely wouldn't let yourself get deeper.
No. One thing I would jump on and say here is I don't know much about this kink. We have spoke about it before on a previous episode, and we had somebody, I think, give us a little insight. I think it was a guy actually gave us an insight into it that he was interested in. Maybe this is the same guy.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
But one thing I would say is, from my understanding, this can also be a solo kink.
Yeah.
It depends on where your like enjoyment lies in it. If it is explicitly with somebody doing it, then fair enough. But there are solo elements to this. So whether that's, if he's not into it, is it something you can still explore by yourself?
Maybe he's really into like making sure his calories, like he's always in a deficit. I think from my point of view, the advice is talk to him. Again, we say it every time, that little bit of communication. Show him porn.
Yeah.
Be like, have you seen this stuff? I just need to let you know, I actually really like this stuff. I don't know what you think.
Yeah.
Again, I can't see people having too much of a challenge with it. It's not something, if you turn around and said that to me, I wouldn't be like, oh, I don't find that as a sexually pleasuring.
Yeah.
I find seeing you pleasured sexually pleasuring.
Willing to give it a go.
Absolutely. Yeah. For sure. And
definitely.
Then if that becomes a big thing in our relationship, great.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Most people would give it a go unless they're like, I would like to say you seem like an adventurous guy, and I assume that you would attract an adventurous guy as well.
Yeah.
Like you kind of got to meet when it comes to like intimacy. So I'd hope that you meet there. And if you have met there, then I'd hope that he'd be open to giving it a go for your sake. But also, just to jump on what you said here, do I wait until we've been together longer? Absolutely not.
Never.
No, don't
Never.
do that.
Yeah, that doesn't then solidify sexual bonds. You know, that doesn't do that. Obviously, like, you don't bring that up on a first date. Like, I'm just going to swing to the bakery and pick up a chocolate cake for us for our first time. But you, by allowing things to get further and further, if you're actually worried about this not playing out and the sexual incompatibility, as you said, you'd end up resenting yourself, you need to get that out in the open. You need to get it aired out a lot sooner. And you know, fully explain it again, like we spoke about previously. Explain the full plethora of it. Don't just say, "Look,
I'm into this one."
Yeah, look at this guy smearing chocolate sauce all over himself whilst another guy, you know, rubs himself against him. Because then they're just going to see that, and that is the thing that they're seeing. Whereas you can say
sensual, the wetness,
you can say like there's so much to it,
messiness you enjoy.
Exactly,
letting go, the freedom of it, like
whatever it is,
sell it. Fucking sell it.
But yeah, that's a little tricky one that you need to communicate with him and see what he comes back to you with. I don't want you to sell yourself short on it and end up resenting yourself if that's how you feel. If it feels like it's borderline towards a fetish rather than a kink, If it's something you worry, you'd end up resenting yourself about. But in the same vein, like...
Well, he has said, I don't need it, but I really enjoy it. So it's not a fetish, just it's something he enjoys. So just chat about it.
Yeah. Listen, and let us know how it goes. Let us know, even if it's not even for something for us to read. We just want to know how you all get on.
Yeah.
We want to know if you're like, yeah, no, it's good now. Yeah, we use cream every day. Like, we want to know. Tell us.
Alrighty, next one. So my girlfriend recently told me she wants me to moan more in bed. Apparently she finds it really hot and it turns out on to hear me enjoy myself. The thing is, I feel stupid doing it. Like, I grunt and breathe heavy, but full on moaning feels unnatural, like I'm in a bad porno. She says it's a turn on for her and I want to do it, but how do I make it sound natural and not forced? Is there a way to ease on into this, or am I just overthinking? Thanks, guys. Love the pod.
Do you want to go first or shall I? I feel like I always go first.
Yeah. Well, it's because I read.
Yeah.
And I need a moment.
You are overthinking it. That's what I'm going to say. I can be very quiet sexually, or I can make noise sexually. You like it when I make noise, so I do. Mm-hmm. Like if I was in a situation, like in a paper thin room in a hotel, in a hostel or something with you, and we had to be quiet, I can.
Yeah.
Like, I know there are some people and like some women and who tend to be a bit louder and they find it very difficult.
I'd struggle. I would have to like put a hand over my mouth and bite something.
But I can be quiet.
Yeah, you can be quiet.
But I know it turns you on. Mm-hmm. So the things that feel good, you just have to be a little bit, not extra with, but just be okay with making a bit of noise. You don't have to sound like a bad porno. I know exactly what you mean when you're saying like, oh God, yeah, oh fuck yeah. You don't have to do that. And again, it doesn't have to be moaning. It can be like, oh my fucking God, oh shit, that feels good.
So my advice here would be, I'm putting I'm putting myself in this guy's shoes. And when he's in the act and he's about to come or he's coming, he's got the girl there, he will be overthinking the noise and it probably won't come out too natural. My advice would be, when you're at home having a wank by yourself, just experiment with completely letting go. Even if it's a big exhale, like as you're about to come, exhale and see what noise comes out, and it might sound completely natural. And then you're almost like practicing for doing it together, because I feel like that's a lot of pressure to come, to make her come, to keep going, but to also appease her by doing this noise that she likes. That's a lot of things going on there, and overthinking is going to happen. And you might end up like, what was that guy the other day? He yelped. The wrong noise will come out and then you might feel like stupid, like you say, or it felt unnatural, because it probably was. So practice a little bit by yourself. Just do, as you're about to come, large exhale, and I'm sure you'll make a little like noise, and then keep going from that. Yeah,
I think just, what do I do?
You have different noises.
Do I?
Yeah.
I think using like just almost groaning in your throat. And this is me getting technical that you can't really understand. So going like, that sounds weird when you do it like that. I feel silly doing that right now. Yeah. But if you were sucking my dick right now, you'd probably like to hear that.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
And just, I think, like Chelsea said, I think experimenting with that comfort, and
the same way, like, I don't know, this is just going to be wild right now, but you know, when you have an involuntary noise, not just pleasurable, but of any sort, like, you know, you pick something up from the floor and you go, ugh, like to stand up, or like
that's only when you'll
hit your toe. I know, but like, do you know what I mean? Like them involuntary noises that you have, you are capable of this. I think everyone's capable of like a orgasmic involuntary noise. You just need to like let it out. Yeah, it's in you. You just need to let the boy out, you know. For sure. I think I completely agree. I think people who tend to stay quiet tend to do that because they've kind of almost been maybe conditioned or conditioned themselves to do that. And we don't make noises when we wank necessarily, but you can. You know, when we weren't living together and I was further away from you, we'd only see each other on weekends, and we'd FaceTime and we'd send each other videos. Like I had to kind of put those noises in, otherwise you were just watching a dick and then it would come and you like, that's not that enjoyable, you know. You want to like hear, you want to, you know, when we're on the phone together, you want to be like, oh yeah, he's really enjoying this. And you can, when it feels good, you can be like, yeah, I had a thought.
How that feels good.
You know, when you're like running and and you're breathing heavy.
Yes.
But you can also, like you were saying, like you can do that throaty breath.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to like give him ways of making that noise come out. Think of it like that. When you're breathing heavily, when you're about to come, I'm like wanking under the table, my dressing gown under the table. I've lost my train of thought, but the breathy grunting, like let out that running grunt, you know?
The running grunt. Yeah, let us know how you get on with that.
Let us know how you get
and if not, let me know. I'll send you a voice note of me coming. You can hear how I sound. It's hot. It's hot. I know one of my mates listens to this and he'll be super keen to hear that. You know who you are.
If anyone wants it, just
let me know. 50p. I'll let it go for 50p. Chelsea, what on earth are you doing?
Wait 1 second.
No, we're in the middle of an episode. What are you doing?
Wait, I'm nearly done.
What?
Oh, that's better.
Oh my God. These toys from Pulse and Cocktails. Let's be honest. Sometimes the bedroom needs a little upgrade. Maybe it's time to swap meh for, oh my God. Pulse and Cocktails has everything from toys that'll make your toes curl to lingerie that'll have your partner speechless. And listen, I know what you're thinking, but what if the nosy neighbours see my parcel? No worries. They've got next day delivery in total discreet packaging. So even MI5 wouldn't know what's inside. Want to see the goods in person? They've got 16 stores across the UK. Head to pulseandcocktails.co.uk and use our code IOTK for 15% discount. And now Chelsea's finished relaxing. Back to the show.
Quiz on my face.
Oh shit, we're there already?
We're there already. So this week I'm asking you.
Okay.
And you're in the lead, which I'm not too happy about, but I think it's only by like 2 points. I can't do the maths right now. What's that? 4, 8,
Story
10.
of our relationship, me coming first.
So you're on 10.
Yep.
And I'm on 5 plus. Oh shit, I'm on 9.
Oh my God, I'm only one ahead.
Right. Question 1. Who was the first mainstream celebrities to release a sex tape?
Mainstreams. Oh, I know this.
Damn it.
I know. Yep.
Okay. Which of these things, so question 2, which of these things can help sperm swim faster? A, coffee, B, chocolate, C, running, D, beer.
It's not going to be beer. Running. No, they're all shooken up and all. Hang on. All right. I'm gone wild.
Okay. Question 3. What sex act was officially illegal in England until 1967?
Yep.
Question 4.
Yeah.
Which ancient civilization invented the first known dildo?
Okay. Yep. I
Okay.
think I know all of these, you know.
And in question 5, which country made it illegal to name a newborn baby sex fruit?
What the fuck? Sex fruit. That's a great name for a baby. Okay.
You ready for the answers?
Oh, hang on. No, I'm going to change that way out.
Wait. Do you want... I have got multiple choice here.
Go on then, yeah.
Okay. A, Sweden. B, New Zealand. C, Denmark. D, Nigeria.
Done.
Okay.
Yep.
Back to the answers. Question 1. Who was the first mainstream celebrities to release a sex tape?
Pamela Anderson and Kid Rock.
You got one part right. It's Pamela Anderson.
Oh, who was it with?
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee, of course it was, not Kid Rock. They kind of look the same though.
One's got black hair, one's got blonde.
Oh,
but you
God,
know,
let's not get into that.
I'm going to give you it though, Pamela Anderson.
Ah, thank you.
So their tape was leaked in 1995.
Yeah, I remember. I watched it.
Everyone's seen it. It's a boat one, right?
Boat one,
yeah. Okay, question 2. Which of these things can help sperm swim faster? A, coffee. B, chocolate. C, running. D, beer.
I went with chocolate.
Incorrect.
What is
It is coffee.
Coffee was the other one because it's a stimulant.
Yeah, that's it. Studies have shown that caffeine can stimulate sperm motility.
That's how you got pregnant, because I drink about 12 cups of coffee a day at work.
Right, question 3. What sex act was officially illegal in England until 1967?
Anal sex.
It is anal sex.
Yeah, buddy. I know.
It was decriminalised between consenting adults over 21. Before that, it was classified as buggery and punishable by imprisonment.
Yep.
Well done.
Alan Turing got put away for because he was gay. He got chemically castrated.
Oof.
Fucked up.
Okay, question 4.
Yeah.
Which ancient civilization invented the first known dildo?
Egyptians.
No.
What?
So it was the Greeks.
Oh, those saucy Greeks. Didn't the Egyptians I'm sure there was like a wooden dildo.
Well, it does say here, so they did make dildos from leather or stone. However, evidence of phallus-shaped objects has also been found in prehistoric times, suggesting that sex toys predate recorded history.
I mean, that's a hard sell, isn't it? Like, the like Neanderthals used them because we found a dick-shaped stone. It's like, I mean, they could have used that for anything.
Pest and mortar or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right, last one.
But knowing humans, we'd have looked at it and gone, you know what?
Put that in me.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
All right, last one. Which country made it illegal to name a newborn baby sex fruit?
I went with New Zealand.
It was New Zealand.
Yeah, as soon as you read it, I was like, that's New Zealand.
So a couple of other names they've banned other than sex fruit. Lucifer. Anal.
Why?
For real, for some reason. Somebody wanted to name their kid for real.
This is what I mean. Who wants to name their kid anal?
I know. But yeah, sex fruit.
But you can call them Adolf.
I guess so. I don't know.
I know it's illegal in some countries.
So what did you get there too?
I got 3.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, buddy. I'm going to send that there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've got 4 more episodes to try and 4 more rounds to catch up.
And then we need to work out what the punishment's going to be.
Yeah, we'll probably put a poll or something on Instagram.
Put my poll on Instagram.
You want to
Follow
do
us
that
on
for free?
Instagram so you can maybe get eyes on my poll. But yeah, okay, what are we moving into?
Oops, wrong hole.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, you two have ruined my ability to listen to podcasts in public because I keep laughing like an idiot.
You're welcome. That's what we're about.
Oh yeah. It's either that or like getting a hard on. So
Or a wide on.
thank us that or a wide on. Thank us that it's just laughing.
Just people know wide ons are the female equivalent of a hard on. Scientifically proven. Chelsea doesn't like that. I love it.
So I was hooking up with this guy for the first time. Hot, muscular, a bit of a dominant type, which I was very into. Everything was going great. And when he told me to talk dirty to him, I was like, hell yeah, I got this. But my brain did not have this. Somewhere in the heat of the moment, instead of saying something sexy, I panicked and blurted out, yeah, you like that, you filthy little trolley. Trolley like a fucking supermarket trolley. I have no idea where that came from. He immediately stopped, looked at me and just said, what? I tried to style it out like I had meant to say something else, but it was too late. The moment was gone and so was my dignity. Trolley.
What were you even going for? Troll? That's just
maybe
just
like,
as bad.
I don't know, like trolley is bent over the trolley. I don't know what this person's thought process was for that.
Yeah, I don't know if I could carry
love
on.
it. I'm actually really disappointed in the fact he just turned around and said what instead of just laughing and like
I don't know if I
shrugging it
laugh. I don't know, because it's if you said like, I don't know, yeah, you like that, you filthy little piggy, I'd be like, okay, that's funny. But those things go on together. You know what I mean? I'd be like, you just fucked up there. You filthy little trolley. I'd be like, say all of that again. What? I would what? I would 100% what? It could be worse. I mean, there's men who've said awful things to women when they thought they were being sexy.
Yeah, maybe we should like do this as a little what's the word? Research scraper.
Research scraper. You're the one being weird now.
Bit of market research. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, come on in, you filthy little trolley.
Hi, I love you both.
What the fuck, honestly?
And I'm about to share my most painful and humiliating thing that's ever happened to me. Thanks for sending it in to us.
Yeah, no, listen, if it's filthy and humiliating, we are the people who need to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that's the thing that comes straight to your head.
So, I was getting ready for a romantic night with my boyfriend. Candles, lingerie, shaved everywhere. We're talking full, smooth, porn star level prep. They're about to have a good night.
Yeah.
Well, not if they've sent it in to us.
Well, probably not. Not in this segment anyway.
I decided to try one of those warming tingle lubes to enhance the experience. The bottle said, feels like warm breath on your skin. Sounds sexy, right? We have one of these.
Yeah, we do.
What it did not say is that this stuff is basically Satan's hot sauce. I applied it directly on my clit and immediately felt like my vagina had been set on fucking fire. I screamed, ran into the bathroom and tried to rinse it off, but the water made it worse. My boyfriend panicked and for some reason grabbed a cold energy drink and threw it at me. Now I'm standing in the bathroom, half naked, semi-crying, covered in Monster Energy Zero sugar, while my boyfriend holds an ice pack against my burning crotch. The mood, dead. Lesson learned, test tube before putting it anywhere near your genitals.
Yes, do that.
I love that he's just gone with his Monster.
Monster Zero Energy though.
Flick it at her.
The best one. Oh my God. That just ruins the night as well. And that takes so long to wear off.
Yeah, I everyone's different, but I hate the lubes that are warming or minty. It's like I lose all sensation. I either burn or go
the heat
ice
I'm not
cold.
a fan of. But the tingly ones I'm okay with. I can get on board with those.
Oh yeah, you've got a tingling cream.
I have got a tingling cream.
Where was that from?
Pulse and Cocktails. I had to take a pulse then. I was like, no, yeah, it was from our affiliation with Pulse and Cocktails. We used it the other night actually. Felt alright, didn't it? Look at you.
I didn't notice. It wasn't on my clit, to be fair.
It was everywhere. It got messy. It got messy. No, yeah, we used it the other night.
Okay.
My dick felt good.
Good.
I enjoyed it.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it was. Thanks.
Minty fresh.
Yeah, you didn't need to brush your teeth afterwards.
Right, would you rather?
Would you rather?
Me asking you.
Yes.
Okay, so this week, would you rather orgasm every time you hear someone say the word moist?
Ugh.
Or involuntary make a sex noise every time you eat something delicious?
Okay. Moist is a fucking disgusting word. And I don't think I hear it a lot. I don't think people would say that. And then I'd have to just sploosh my pants.
I feel like whenever the word moist is used, everyone makes a scene that the word moist has been used, because there's at least one person in the room that absolutely shudders at it.
I do. But then imagine I'm shuddering. I'm gripping the table. Yeah, biting the lip and shuddering. People are like, you okay? But when I eat good food, I do kind of make sex noises. Like I do. So
I don't think you do.
No, when I eat good food, oh yeah.
I've never made you
good
food
cheesecake.
then.
No, you do. But I'm a dessert slut. I'm a fucking little dessert slut. You're an incredible cook. You're an incredible chef.
Terrible baker.
Terrible at desserts. You're just awful. But a dessert, like a good dessert. Oh, that thing you made for my birthday the other day, the starter. I made some sex noises with that. I was like,
You sound like the hormone monster.
do I?
Yeah.
That's what I sound like when I have sex. But yeah, no, hang on. But then what I'm saying is I don't hear that word doesn't get uttered very often at all. If it was like the word tomorrow or something, you hear that all the time. And then you just got to come in your pants every time you hear it.
Yeah.
But then I don't know, I eat in front of people all the time. Like I eat at work, I have my breakfast, lunch, and sometimes dinner at my desk. You
could probably hide the orgasm though, quietly.
I don't know. I feel like it would be like a table thumper sometimes. Just catch me off guard. I haven't had sex or a wank in a couple of days and I'm like, fuck.
That literally never happens though.
No, I always have
You're
sex
never
for
a day
24
away
hours.
from a wank or sex.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. It's going to have to be the orgasm.
Okay.
It's going to have to be. Because I eat too much in front of people, whereas I don't hear the word moist, like, ever.
I probably do the same.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
But
just...
I could disguise it as cramps.
But you like coming in front of people.
Yeah.
You like secret little orgasms in public.
Yeah, I choose the same.
Yeah, so I could just lean over to you and be like, moist.
I'd
And
do
you'd
it
be
to
like,
you.
"Ah."
I'd wait until like we're in, I don't know, like Toys R Us or something.
Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore.
You know, a shop like Smith's Toys.
Well, I'm never going there now.
An inappropriate place.
Why would you want to make me do that in front of children?
Tesco's by the nappies.
What the fuck is wrong with you? The way
Make
you
you
were going
uncomfortable.
you're making everyone uncomfortable and
I'm
probably
sorry,
getting me a
guys.
record. Like, that's it then.
Public swimming pool. I'm joking, I'll take it back.
Jesus. Yeah, I would definitely do it to you though. But you'd enjoy it.
I'd enjoy doing it to you though.
No, but why? You're doing it in like a vindictive, horrible way.
That's, yeah, the funny part of
Yeah,
it would be
I'm
like,
doing it
that's fun.
to make my wife come and just being like, oh, you're in a public place, everyone's around, nobody knows that you're about to have an orgasm. That's what you like. That turns you on. I don't like coming in public just off the bat. I don't.
Well, then choose the sex noises every time you eat something delicious.
No, because
then.
again, I eat food constantly.
You do
at
like
work.
bland food though. Like you'll happily live off bland food.
I see food as fuel.
That's what I mean. So you could probably
Oh, for
just
sure.
be fine.
2 years.
Or you're going to have me tormenting you with the word moist.
Yeah, maybe it is the food. But you make me really good lunches and stuff. For 2 years, I ate microwave rice, a tin of tuna, and some mayonnaise for lunch and dinner.
Blech.
I was in great shape. I was. But,
Right, we're going on tangent here.
But yeah, no, I've got I don't fucking know. Now you said that. You would torment me. But you
would.
don't know. I wouldn't let you know.
Then you don't know.
I'm going to experiment with words. I'm going with a word.
Okay,
I'm going with a word.
cool.
Yeah, for sure. And you're doing the same.
Mm-hmm.
You look really smug about this. It's not
Damn
real.
it, why can't it be
It's
true?
not real. It's not going to happen. Right, guys. I think that's it. I think it's a short one this week.
Short one this week, yeah.
Right. Well, listen, stay happy, keep fucking, and keep submitting to us.
Bye.
Bye.